NFL, saddened by the loss of Super Bowl hero Arthur Jones at 39. Cardiac arrest and final words revealed. The National Football League is reeling from the shocking loss of former defensive lineman Arthur Jones, a Super Bowl champion whose power and perseverance once defined Baltimore's defense. Jones, only 39 years old, passed away unexpectedly from cardiac arrest caused by an undiagnosed heart condition, leaving behind a wave of sorrow among teammates, fans, and his celebrated athletic family. Jones's passing is more than the loss of an athlete. It marks the end of a story built on grit, faith, and brotherhood. His final words, shared in his last breath, now echo as a symbol of courage. It's getting dark, but I can still see the light. From a small-town dreamer to Super Bowl glory, Arthur Willis Jones III was born on June 3, 1986, in Rochester, New York. From the start, competition wasn't just part of his life. It was his family's heartbeat. The eldest of three brothers, Arthur paved the way for his siblings, Chandler Jones, who became an NFL star, and John Jones, who rose to UFC greatness. In high school, Arthur was a force of nature, a standout wrestler and football player who dominated both fields with equal ferocity. That same relentless drive carried him to Syracuse University, where he developed a reputation for his unyielding defense, iron will, and leadership that inspired everyone around him. By 2010, the Baltimore Ravens saw what many already knew. Arthur Jones was destined to be a game changer. Selected in the 5th round of the NFL draft, he turned that opportunity into a triumph. The rise of a champion. In a league filled with stars, Jones carved his own identity, the man who fought for every inch. Playing alongside Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and Terrell Suggs, Arthur became part of a legendary defense that would go down in NFL history. The pinnacle came in Super Bowl XL7, when the Ravens defeated the San Francisco 49ers. Jones's key sack against quarterback Colin Kaepernick shifted the game's momentum, sealing Baltimore's path to victory. That night, confetti fell, tears flowed, and Jones stood at midfield, a champion who had fulfilled his lifelong dream. After his victory, Arthur signed with the Indianapolis Colts, where he continued to prove his consistency and professionalism. Later, he would play briefly for Washington before retiring, prouder defined by heart rather than headlines. And cause of death, a hidden battle. A hidden battle. According to his family, Arthur's death came after a sudden cardiac arrest caused by complications from a previously undetected heart condition. He had reportedly experienced mild chest pains, but dismissed them as fatigue from staying active post-retirement. His loved ones revealed that Arthur's passing was peaceful, surrounded by family members who described the moment as heartbreaking yet serene. In their statement, they wrote that Arthur's heart, the same one that carried him through wars on the field, simply stopped before its time. His final words, "It's getting dark, but I can still see the light." Those who were by his side shared that Arthur's last words were hauntingly beautiful. Just moments before he passed, he whispered softly, "It's getting dark, but I can still see the light. Please tell my brothers to keep fighting." Family and friends have since embraced the phrase as a symbol of Arthur's strength and resilience, a reminder that even in darkness, he chose faith and hope. Across social media, fans have turned those words into tributes, murals, and memorials in his honor. Remembered by his family and peers, Arthur Jones wasn't just known for what he did on the field, but for who he was beyond it. A devoted husband, proud father, and loving brother. He often shared posts about his children and faith, reminding fans that true greatness begins at home. Chandler Jones called his brother the protector of our family, while John Jones wrote, "You taught me to fight before I ever stepped in a cage." His former coach, John Harbaugh, released a statement calling Jones a cornerstone of the Ravens' soul, strong, humble, and full of laughter. The Indianapolis Colts echoed those sentiments, describing him as a man of discipline, grace, and kindness both on and off the field. A legacy that outlives the game. After retiring, Arthur shifted his energy toward motivational speaking and youth mentorship. He became a vocal advocate for mental health and heart health awareness, warning other athletes to listen to their bodies, a message that resonates deeply after his sudden death. In one of his last interviews, Jones reflected on life after football. "I spent years chasing wins. Now I just want to chase purpose. Those words, paired with his final message, now stand as guiding lights for countless young athletes inspired by his story. The final farewell. Arthur Jones will be laid to rest in his hometown of Rochester, New York, where his journey began. His casket will be draped in Ravens purple and black, honoring the team that helped define his glory days. Fans and players alike will gather to celebrate not just the athlete, but the man, a son, a brother, a husband, and a hero whose humility made him unforgettable. As the NFL community continues to grieve, Arthur's final words echo across stadiums and hearts. It's getting dark, but I can still see the light. Even in death, Arthur Jones remains a beacon of strength, a reminder that true champions never fade. They simply shine on in spirit.